That was a very Resident Evil type sound effect there to start. It is apparently...
I met Anne first, waiting for the bus. I avoid talking to just about anybody, but she struck up the conversation.
This is
She
like a
was so
supernatural...
pleasant, so confident. She smiled at me as if she had known me as a kid, and we were just catching up after all these years.
This is like a proper natural type
She told
of
me she could tell I had a hole in my
acting.
life. She knew what that was like, she said.
Like, this really
She
feels
had
like
also
it's
had a
the sort
hole,
of...
but it was gone now. I asked her what she
That's
was
Silent
selling,
Hill
and
reference.
she laughed and said nothing at all. That what she had to offer was free for anyone who wanted it bad enough.
Like, this really feels like the testimony
her.
of somebody who has been
She
in a
just said,
cult.
James.
Which is what this game's about. It's not like Cultist Simulator, it's more like, what is it to have been in a cult, I think. I think it's a walking sim. I think it's a walking sim. I've no idea. Dun, da, da, do, do. Sagebrush. Which presumably is like the name of the... Oh wait, I was going to say that's the name of the ranch. But it looks like the ranch's name is Black Sage. Okay. I'm in. Oh, fucking hell, that's awkward to control. Why would you leave the lights on when you go like that? So it doesn't seem like there's a run. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a run. Oh my god. Here we go. Should probably have done this before. There we go. Cool. Okay. Fuck. Could have already done with a better picture. Alright, here we go. To interact with highlighted objects, press A. Sure. Examine gate. The gate won't budge, and you didn't bring anything to bust through. I like this lo-fi aesthetic. I have my car with the lights on. Could I not just ram this through the gate? Is that a hole? Examine fence, yep. This portion of the fence appears to be badly in need of maintenance. Inventory's empty though. So, boot my car maybe? Maybe I did bring something. Examine car. There you go, brought some gear in the trunk. So it's sort of what, like American Midwest type shit? Borrowed from the house. So I don't know if I am, a previously escaped member of the cult, or if like that one, please. There we go. Create a small hole. So it's like fucking what's it called? From Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where the Mansons lived. It's quite pretty, considering that I'm assuming all sorts of horrible shit happened. There's no run or anything. I've got nothing. Oh, tell a lie. Trigger. I think this is just a walking sim. Read pamphlets to dogs, read anything. Cool. Pick up map. Absolutely. It can be a little confusing getting around our little home. Sister Anne has printed some maps to help you get acclimated. Did that door shut? Oh, fuck. Anywhere that says... Alright, couple of big fucking red flags already. Anywhere that has somebody called Sister and then their name, dodgy as fuck. Anywhere that has something called a cleansing room, dodgy as fuck. So where will I be here? Lilia, blah, 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 trailer. I'm guessing this is the community hall. Yeah, it must be because there's my car. Matches? No. Wild animals, let they finish this. There we go, okay. A guitar! Re-performance schedule. Josiah plays original hymns. Julia, violin recital, gospel reading. The Book of Serial. Is that real? The power's been pretty finicky lately. You might have to restart the generator to get the lights back on. The key is in the box, and the generator is around the side. Box? Cool. The generator is around the side. So is that around the side of the... A perfect heaven awaits those of faith. Sure. Read sheet music. Too dark? Alright, cool. How come the window's busted? Is that how those wild animals got in? Jenny, nice. So, only 4 more Jennies to go. He's got a sort of, I think it's just the suit, the white shirt and tie, sort of a Mormon feel to it. An angel walks through an empty field, his hands pressed together in prayer. Two bits. What's the music, baby? I hope it's TikTok by Casher. It's 2 dots reading. Fuck off, is it? Wake up in the morning feeling like Pete did it. That's just that one again? Yeah. Which was legible, apparently. Ooh! That is a piece of piss to play. Leonard, you dick. The pantry is not your personal snack drawer. Food is for the flock to share. Cleansing room, baby. Oh, wait, was there? No, that was it. Okay. So, pantry. Alright. Is this going to be a column that... Is this going to be like... Let's go into the farm shed and hide the key on the side of the bookshelf next to the ping pong table. Okay. This is very shining-y. Man who has only seen Boss Baby. A lot of Boss Baby vibes from this. A lot of notes. Barbecue, fucking brilliant. Fasting, yeah. Chops, stew, chicken, fasting. Food source of spoiled. That's so loud. That door slam. We'll have to replace the planned meals with Cool. So this has been a while then. Exam sink. It's fucked. Calumet. Just used to eat growing up. Okay. So I was raised in this cult. 2 bits. Okay. I gotta say, I'm very into the setting. So I'm looking for a ping pong table. This is like the rec room, right? Yeah, nice. No, that's true. I wonder if they added that in once they realised that it was like they'd modelled it in such a way that it was going to be impossible to play. We know the conspiracy can trace itself back to the 4th century when Athanasius and his cronies first began to exclude essential works in the Bible. Oh, they're fundamentalists. They're super fundamentalists. So what was the deal? Is one of these books around the corner, did it say? Ah, pick up font. Pick up gate key, cool. There's an ancient law that modern society has fought to bury. The role of man is to protect and nourish the flesh, the role of... Okay. That's going to be like... What's that, that vow that's still in a lot of wedding ceremonies? That's like, and the woman shall obey the man. It's like... I'm not sure about that. And if women have an issue... Oh, shit. Leviticus, you fuck. Despite everything, it's still you. You look tired, though. Nice toilet. It's like that talking toilet from Bob's Burgers. Same note, maybe? Or it's just like, yo, dudes, we hit the jackpot. He that is washed needeth not to save... Fucking hell. He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit. And you're clean, but not all. Sure. So just normal, wholesome stuff so far. And creepy noise. Have you sinned? You play by down? Do you fear death? Yes. Yes. Unclear. Do you have the nagging feeling that your church doesn't have the answers? Father James can help. Well, I'm convinced. Okay, so... I feel like I want to leave that cleansing room to the end. Or second to last, rather, because absolutely fuck the mines. What's that at the end of the farm? So what's that directly ahead? That must be the cleansing room. Because that's a... Is that the chapel? No, that's the chapel. Surely. Alright, let's just go check out this wee little building over there. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, on second thought, let's go check out the cabins. Fuck. On second thought, let's go back into the fucking... Is there really no way over this? Or is that a gate? Okay. That is silly. There was a double murder in a sort of caravan park near where my dad lives. Not too long ago. Brother Earl lived in absolute fucking squalor. I get the impression that if these people aren't named, their cabins aren't going... Okay, these are the filthy toilets. Disgusting, disgusting toilets, such as you get at the Pontins. Examine chain door, okay. Farm shed, no. Right. Some shit has gone on in there. Brother Peyton. You know there are 2 actresses with the name Peyton List. You would struggle to think of like, Brother Christopher! Whoop whoop! Ah. I'm guessing it's going to be perpetually Twilight. This cult was bigger than I thought. I really, really like this. Very lo-fi. Almost like deliberately unsophisticated look. I know a lot of horror games do this. This one's doing it really well. This one looks like it's mine, right? Sister Viola, Juliet Lucas. Right. It's one of these. Oh, it's one of those. One of those games. So, where's our Lord and Saviour's farm shed? Oh, I'll tell you what. I actually did have to head over that way. Sister Lillian. Cool. Okay. What's this guy? That's the school. Can I get in the school? If not, I'll head over to the farm shed. Sure. This is going to be where things get really fucking creepy, isn't it? This is going to be like the bit from oh shit.
I often helped Viola in the schoolhouse. I enjoyed working with the children. We taught them reading, writing, scripture. Viola was one of the most faithful among us. If Anne was like the mother of the farm,
Among Us?
Viola was the older sister.
Viola's very sus.
I remember one lecture she gave the children on the nature of hell that was so vivid, so unflinching, it had the kids in tears. I told her
Excellent.
she was scaring them, and she said,
They should be
"Good,
scared."
They should be scared.
This cult sounds great. Reading it to Julia. Oh, hang on, I'm going to have to turn the fucking light on, aren't I? Okay. Wait, so if I'm not the one who's left that mess, like if I wasn't narrating the prologue, Juliet Honeyway so stubborn. Why do you flux love? You don't pay attention in class, you don't try on your assignments, you lie about doing your readings. I'm worried about you. 2 bits. I've asked Father James to take some time to speak with you one-on-one. Fuck! Love Mum. So Mum is in the cult. Juliet's assignment. Okay. My role model's Jesus. He's perfect and he loves everyone. I'll be more like Jesus. Checks out. Checks out. Lennon and Peyton are my role models. They know how to fight and how to protect the flock from Satan and secular bad guys. 2 bits. Anne is my biggest role model. She's a perfect wife and mother to all of us. Just like Mary. She does everything she's told to Father James. So... A big role model for me. Okay. Even if you are a little bit weird looking. Sick. Okay, nice. Gun. Nothing. The first revelation, the day Father James received the truth. So they're off the grid completely. Oh, fuck. Okay. Celebration of the birth of our prophet. Feast of the first revelation. Celebration of the crucifixion. So this is like old school biblical stuff. Yeah, this is examining that sort of issue that I know a lot of people, well, certainly I have with a lot of religion, which is, it just seems like you're picking and choosing which stories you believe. Just whatever is convenient. Okay, well, I am by the rectory. The word rectory has seriously uncomfortable associations with me. Not because of anything that's ever happened in my life, but because of Borley Rectory, which was supposed to be one of the most haunted places in England. And when I was growing up, I had this book called, like, the Big Book of... It was an encyclopedia of British horror stuff. So, Phantom Buses and Glamis Castle, and Borley Rectory got fucking horrifying black and white picture that showed it burnt down and all the stories that were supposed to have happened there. Fire pit, baby. I am sort of glad that they resisted the urge to have anything like... Oh, what are you? Oh, I need a shovel. Ah. Wonder what I'll get in the farm shed. This is pretty cool. Examine home plate. What's a home plate? Oh. Wow, this area does not seem level enough to play baseball. Or softball or whatever it is. Corn blindness. I like that they've mostly resisted the urge to have non-diegetic music. There was a little bit when I opened that gate, but for the most part it's been pretty good. It's been pretty quiet. It reminds me a little bit of, and it's not going to be as good, I don't think anyway, of Paradise Killer. Examine cabinet. Is that cereal? Probably. Is on a shelf. Jam and pickled vegetables. Now they're just fucking gross.
The first time I met Father James, I was immediately filled with a sense of peace. It's hard to explain.
Is that fire?
I guess he just seemed so sure. He asked if I was a believer. I said I'd been raised Catholic, but it never clicked. There's a reason for that, he said. They've been lying to you, all of them. And I knew he was right.
Well, this Father James seems like a good egg. Can I pull that? Nope. Examine shelf. Weed killer. Examine cabinet. Okay. Yeah, I got that. Examine jacket. Oh! Andrew's trailer. Okay, cool. So, is that now light enough? Batteries! Cool. Can anybody know the joy of the absolute truth? The freedom that comes with releasing all of one's doubt like so much ballast into the sea. Good phrase. I know that feeling now. For so long I searched them with the Catholics, idol worshippers and perverts. I searched them with the Baptists, hypocrites. I searched them with the Pentecostals, infested by charlatans. I tried so many churches and all of them to a one, were filled with fools and liars. Now I know why. Father has helped me to see. Okay. So now to Andrew's trailer. What I could really do with finding a spade. I feel like if there's any logic to this, I'd find it here. Because that's the fucking cleansing room there, which is obviously horrifying. But I'll go and give that a little look-see while I'm here. Very unclear so far about who I'm supposed to be playing as. Cool. I've heard that. Oh, excellent. A metallic smell arises. Rust or... Probably not. I would say probably not. So this is the entrance to the mines. Okay. And over here's the chapel. Alright, so if I can't get anything from the chapel, go to Andrew's trailer. God, if I miss anything, I end up just wandering around and around and around. I'm going to get very frustrated. Alright, so back door to the chapel, or That looks like steps down to something. There's no jump. Can't hop over that. That's annoying. Why would you keep a chapel locked, I guess is my question. Examine chapel door lock. 7 gold. Oh, alright. That's interesting. That's not... That's literally just the game going. That little, like, preview square. I thought that was going to be, like... locked. Or just, like... a static image. I don't think there's going to be anything up here. No. Alright. Where are they getting the water? Don't you fucking lock me out. Don't you fucking lock me out of this. I fucking can't. Why have we done that, any? No. Alright, Andrew's trailer, I guess. Should maybe be a little bit worried. Perhaps. Alright. Fuck that while that's going on. Let's see if that does anything. Ooh, I can hear that chugging. So where's Andrew's trailer? Oh, does it say on the map? Yes. Sort of. Oh. Oh. Okay. Brother Christopher, that's me. So what the fuck's Andrew? Elroy. That's not a name you hear outside of Andrew. Okay, here we go. You never ever hear anything like, okay, cool, Elroy outside of like hokey Americana type stuff, like sitcoms and that. Brian, I love you, you're my brother, but you do not know what you're talking about. This is my family now. They love me, and I love them in a way that transcends even blood. Maybe that hurts you to hear. I'm sorry. There's no hiding from the truth. I know you have your doubts about the church. You've told them to me. Let me tell you, I have no doubts here, none. Of course, if you stop denying what you know in your heart, we would welcome you with open arms. You need to come to us. Dictated but not read, Andrew. We men must all be fools to buy the malarkey spouted by mainstream churches. We're awaiting Christ's return. They full well know better. The Mary worshippers. Father James to correct the record, waiting for the earthly man he knew could bear this burden with grace. Blessed be our Lord, who saw fit to include wretches like me in his plan. I await the third coming with open arms and a heart full of love. The third coming...
Life with the flock was good. We would meet for morning prayer with Father James in the chapel, then meet for breakfast, and then we'd set off to work for the day. Some of us worked the fields, others worked on expanding the compound. We had a school teacher, we had cooks. In the evening, we would study scripture or listen to one of Father's lectures.
It's like...
Then it would be time for penance, more prayer, and then sleep.
See, sometimes it sounds good, and then they've got a word like penance in there.
I was home.
You were
You know how
knackered,
good it
mostly
feels
from
to
working in the
find home
fields.
after so long? I
But
would have
this
done
is the thing,
anything
this
for
is where they're
Father.
probably spot
He
on
saved
about
me.
I mean, I think this is definitely based on real life cults, and they specifically cite Jonestown in their marketing stuff. But a lot of it does kind of prey on that mentality of providing a home for people. It's insidious. I think that's why you get a lot of stuff like, you know, Q at the moment and all this kind of shit, because it's, well, A, it's letting people believe that they're special in a way that nobody else is, but also because it's providing them with that sense of community. I don't know. I'm not saying that there's anything good about it, because obviously there's not. But there is that kind of, you know what, that nothing original is going to come out of my mouth. People desperately long for companionship, and this kind of shit is how they do it. But you also think about cult leaders. So there's that guy who, he's perfected that like martial art where he can do touchless knockdowns because he believes he's got kind of the power to do that kind of stuff. And you think, does he genuinely believe that, or is he a charlatan? All right, what's this? Note from Viola. Lillian, forgive me if I'm speaking too freely, but I care deeply about you. I'm worried that you're having doubts about the Father. You're young, Lily. Let me tell you, you have nothing to doubt. Father James is a prophet of the Lord. If you need proof, just look at his prophecies that have come true. But that's the thing. So there's that really good book, Irrationality, by Stuart Sutherland, and he's talking about cults like this and how even if a cult's prophecies are proven wrong, people tend to double down on their beliefs. They don't go, oh, well, that was incorrect, therefore most of them are. They rationalize it in their own mind, and they say, oh, well, our actions must have averted that thing that was going to come. Therefore, we're even more chosen than we were before. It's horrifying. I'd forgotten what love felt like. I thought that all the years suffering under Eric's tongue would ruin me. There you go. It's destroyed people who get thrown this like false lifeline. I thought there was no hope for happiness ever again. I was so wrong. I feel so safe here. Father James has restored my faith in Christ, but also in men and in myself. A wonderful blessing. Oh my God, this is 4 pages long. I enter in. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so blessed to be part of this flock. Lucas has taken his life here easily, but Juliet, the daughter, who I thought I was playing as, but maybe not. We will need to be patient. She just needs time. She'll come around and see. Father James says that Eric will burn in hell for his sins against me. I shouldn't take joy in that, but the thought of it... Gosh. A religion based around spite would be very successful. Father says that even though Eric could join the flock if he wanted, I know my husband well enough to know that he would laugh in the face of the truth. He's rotten with sin. I was only doing what you asked me. I'm 2 weeks... Oh, shit. It could be James. Right. So, is it that kind of cult? Free love sort of thing?
We were chosen, all of us, by the Lord. Do you know how good that feels?
Pretty good.
To be chosen? I hope you do. It's a feeling we all need in our lives. And on top of that, Father James took a special interest in me. He said he felt spiritually invigorated by my presence, and often called me to the rectory to spend time with him. Not dumb, I knew, but I didn't care. I was so honored to be his chosen.
That's dodgy. Lesson plan. Oh, is she the teacher? Oh, fuck's sake, come on. Please fucking... I was on it. This one first. I will see you tonight for alternative cleansing in the rectory. Fucking what? Come early, we have so much to talk about. Know the day I received my first vision, and you will know the code. Okay. So that date's on a... Am I going to write... I think I need to write this down on paper. Oh, fuck, I'll just remember. So the day he received his first vision, which is on the wall in the school, and you will know the code. Okay, cool. The rectory. Okay. Discussion of the lies of the false churches. It is a religion based on spite. Field work. This the word of the angel Serial. Okay, so not a real angel. Well, not a official angel. In the time before the days of taking, Serial came unto James, he returned from unrighteous war. The angel spoke, be not afraid, man, for you are chosen as a messenger. Okay. Right. And a fucked up teddy bear. But I still don't... I still don't know how to actually get into the rectory. And this is the most horror movie shit I've ever seen. I tried all these and there was nothing, right? I just need a spade. And of course they have to come out to like the arse end of nowhere to get this like... Oh wait, no, the school is... Oh fuck. I have to come out to the arse end of nowhere to get away with this kind of shit. I don't know. I would just be very, very wary of anybody who... It's like anybody who's in a pyramid scheme, and I feel like religion is just one big pyramid scheme. Okay, so... April the 7th. Oh wait, no. Feast of the First Revelation. So that would be... What? The 0306 or 0603, because this is America, but not the I was going to say the fun Donald Glover type, but that's not fun. They need to do just something about that sound mix. Ah, okay. 0603. Nice. I thought it was going to be a music sting. Never mind. Is there a generator? They are off the grid, so... Oh, although they must know that you've got your torch by now. Alright, so probably not a generator. Like that sound mix, where you can be a billion miles away from the door and it still sounds like it's right next to you. It's pretty fucked up. I thought that this grandma couch had blood on it. We know the conspiracy. Oh yeah, that's fine. I had that already. Meditation on suffering. What do each of us have in common? A soul? The stain of sin. Love our Lord. Yes, these things, but also we have all endured great suffering. That is why we're here. As Christ suffered, so have we, and will continue to suffer. Our suffering paved the way for each of us to join the flock. So, right, they're basically saying, in a roundabout way, we picked on the vulnerable. We can exchange one form of legal... Is that not why people are, like, concerned about this presence of spirituality in Alcoholics Anonymous? And, you've got to put your faith in a higher power. And it doesn't have to be the Lord. But aren't they worried that it's sort of like a gateway drug to this dependence on the metaphysical? I know some of you fear the cleansing room. I understand. I really do. But bodily pain is but temporary. It can be overcome. Spiritual pain is eternal. This is your choice now. Bleed now from temporary wounds of transient flesh, or suffer eternally. We put it like that. It's not such a difficult decision, is it? Fuck you, Father James. I know on the Messiah. I'd like to clarify. I am not the Christ. Only Christ is the Christ. I am a prophet of Christ, his messenger of flesh, a vehicle of the word. I've been blessed with abilities beyond the normal man. My teachings are directly transmitted from our Heavenly Father. What was that thing the Nazis were... That's like a conspiracy. The Nazis were supposed to be working on in... Oh, I'm literally thinking of Indiana Jones. Raiders of the Lost Ark. They're like, it's a transmitter to talk to God. They call him Belush. Oh, this one has power. So he's a fucking hypocrite. So he's on the grid. Read Anne's diary. I'm like sleeping downstairs. I don't mean to complain. I can hear James and the others in here. So happy, so fulfilled. It warms my heart. Something in the... How quickly is this going to become a sex thing? That was fast. That was really fucking fast. There is a deceiver among us. As a test, we must prove our faith by removing this cancer. This deceiver will never reveal himself to you. But he might, to me, but he might to you. Ask these feminine charms to get close to the men in the flock. Alright, so she may have been pregnant with this sin baby. And what about Andrew, who is devout? Leonard and Peyton, who I assumed was a woman. So Leonard and Peyton. Do this for me, for the flock, and for Christ. No full stop, dictated but not read, Father. Yeah. Trailer Master Key, cool. As we all know, sin is our debt and pain our currency. That's a fucking good phrase considering that this is, from a madman. However, that's like marketing email. New teachings have been bestowed upon me by the angel Sariel in a vision. The doctrine of alternative cleansing has been revealed. Sin is the intersection of unclean... Yeah, it's a sex thing. It's a sex thing. Yeah. I knew it was going to be dark. It's... Do I have that? Yeah. Okay.
We have all been given our purposes by the Lord. And if we listen close enough to our hearts...
Sounds like John Malkovich.
If we pray hard enough, we can feel that purpose coursing through us. To excel in our God-given purpose...
Try not to hear this in a
Some of us are called to labor in the fields to feed the flock. Some are called to train and to defend us. Others to teach our children the true way of things.
Impressive that he could get across the capitalization there just by speaking.
To provide succor and relief.
There you go.
Now those of you with husbands may be rightly confused. Is this not a sin?
Yeah.
I ask you, do you not love the Lord more than your husband? Would you deny the Lord himself your love?
It's that kind of game.
I am his flag bearer.
Is that what they're calling it these days? Oh, like bad enough already, but satin? Satin is gross. Sacred space, only fully cleansed believers. The Lord protects this room, so not even a lock? It's literally just like people's faith kept them out? Oh, no, there is indeed a lock. And this is the guy, right? Alright. So Peyton and... what's the other guy's name? Oh, fuck. It's getting dark. And in a literal sense as well. I'd be disappointed if there were any overtly supernatural elements now. As a narrative game, this is really good, and I like it a lot. If they suddenly had ghosts going, "Ugh," then I think I might be a little bit disappointed. Trailer Master Key, is this going to get me in here, or is this going to be... No, okay. So, I'm guessing they settled on Brother Peyton being the bad guy. But probably, or potentially, he was framed. It was a setup. Okay. Why would you ever want to live in a trailer like this? I sort of get the appeal of living off the land, but if you had to do it in a total shithole. Oh, I've already been in. Nice awning. Fuck. Huh. That's weird. Which one was Lillian? She was the one who had doubts, right? I think that she was the one who had doubts. Right, so what exactly is this trailer master key good for then? Because I think I've tried every door and not a single one has been opened by it. This guy? Yeah, okay. Leonard was... Ooh, is this a booze? Is that a booze I see? Leonard, you fuck... Ooh, hello. And a porn... Oh, I thought it was a porn mag. And another booze. What's Leonard got to say? Note from Henry. Leo, it's got to be him. He hasn't talked yet. I have no doubt. Scrunch on his room. We busted the lock grabbing him last night, so you have to use your bolt cutters again. Cool. So, Peyton. That's not a kill, but it's not as simple as it. We are God's army. Ah, this is where it went from weird sex cult to proper murder cult. We are God's army. We must protect our flock. This is a war with souls on the line. We must be resolute, unwavering. So why won't my hand stop shaking? Why do I keep seeing his face when I close my eyes? Beating an unarmed man to death with a shuttle. Something's up with me. Because I wasn't like, that's terrible. I was like, that's where I get the spade. Lord, why won't my hand stop shaking? Bad times.
The deceiver changed Father James, though only a few of us seemed to notice. He had new revelations almost daily.
That is fire, isn't it, in the background?
Actions that would have been terrible sins previously were suddenly permissible, while seemingly innocent behaviors became mortal sins. The others seemed to have no problem going along with it. I wondered if something was wrong with me. Father grew visibly agitated, and as adamant as he was about the sanctity of his new revelations, something was different. He was scared, and that scared me.
Cool. And full dark. Oh, it's not. It's the same, actually. So, it's kind of similar to what happened in The Master. Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't know if I want to watch it. Hey, what up, hey? Shovel. Yeah, baby. See what I mean? I knew it. Peyton's notes. Hi, I was the deceiver all along. Father James was, in fact, an angel. Oh, he was, what, CIA maybe, or something? Father James is real. Born Donald McKittrick. That's a cool name. Why would you change that? Born Idaho, early 50s. Unclear. Vietnam vet. Yeah, shrapnel injury. Criminal record includes last news. This is Manson. Signs of amphetamine addiction. Sariel starting in 1986. Left former church and founded Perfect Heaven with wife. Purchased Black Sage Ranch 1991. How's he done that? If he was a vagrant. Born Oregon. Not much known. But was the secretary for... Met Donald/James through the church. Married in 1981. Complete loyalty. Primary recruiter for the group. Andrew. Frequently watched his brother. Yep. Viola. Frequent consort of Father James. So I still think I'm playing as Juliet, maybe. Leonard Vanderhoff, former police officer, shit. Military training, discharged due to drug addiction. James promised to get him clean since we've worked for a little while. Access to weapons, trains group members in arms and tactics, often has alcohol in his breath. Relapse? Probably. I mean, why is that a question? Dangerous, Lillian Carter. Depressed, 12 family job, often goes directly for alternative cleansing with other women. Since I'm more doubts than others, reach out to her. Okay, cool. So he was the one who was... That's a lot of blood. Whoa. Compromised, need, do not recommend frontal raid. Yeah, so this is like... This is what happened with Jonestown. Right? They were... They sent an outside influence in, and then everything went to shit. And then they shut up that... what's the guy's name on the airport landing strip? I can't remember the senator who went there. I changed my lock like you suggested. I left a copy of the new key under the tree. Yeah, okay, that's disappointing. I knew I was going to have to go there already. I suppose it would have been too much of a like stretch to get people to check that one rock, which is, you know, relatively unassuming without actually having a clue. Although, because that map is very D&D, everywhere that's dotted around clearly has, like, a purpose. Oh shit, get that fucking light on. Can I move the map? Why? And I can zoom? Why? It's so disappointing to me that it's been 6 years since I became a journalist. Small brass key inside. And at no point have I been asked to investigate okay, Lillian's one. At no point have I been asked to investigate a haunted house. I'm sure. Where the fuck am I supposed to play this VHS? It is a walking sim, this, but it's a good one. I like it. Notable also that Lillian's trailer is in significantly better nick than the others. And has fairy lights. I approve of that. My girlfriend's got fairy lights above her bed, and it's like just super nice of a night. Note from Viola. Yeah. Come on. Lillian, I'm deeply worried about you. Oh, I worry about having doubts about the father and his teaching. Whoa. Yeah, dictated but not read. Okay, got it. So that was... There's apparently copies made of these things. I can't get to that. Lillian, a member of the flock who will not be named, happened upon one of the books he purchased while I was at town. The godless worldview is powerful, poisonous, with promises of pleasure. With its promises of pleasure, freedom, sin from damnation. Considering it's a friendly warning that I want the best for you, my sister. If it becomes clear, faith will change the... Lillian's diary. How can the... she was having doubts. It's very like... then the doctrine of... Will she change the rules against marital only so it's just slow, and then a deceiver into the midst. We must be ready to prove our dedication to the flock, and like this, we must be ready to by some notion of what all in of the greater. Why does this feel fucked up?
Life coming to me. So he that I was still not know.
Okay.
He was in the FBI, and he was here with us. Said that right to Father James, but I didn't. First, what was the point? Could that have anything to do with even though
Whoever's done this is
I went back to him.
See, clearly somebody reading, but the tone of voice. Shit. All right, well, let's go to the cleanser room. What the f? I'm just going to check the community at some point. Like this got... It's... I don't know. Is these... I'm out in a community this small with this limited amount of... Oh, that's right, I haven't been in the chapel yet. Maybe the chapel's where really bad shit happened. Oh! Look at that! A murmuration. Cool. Wow, this is fucking... Okay. Didn't even realize... What? Yeah. Sinners thy debt, paying thy currency. That's an axe. Wait, whoa. So, my assumption was that this was after everything had been, like, investigated by the FBI. This feels like this has been fucking left. Improper thoughts lost 3 cuts with small blade. Improper thoughts doubt 5 cuts with small blade. Because lust is like sick. Sloth 2 lashes from the whip, taking the Lord or Father James. Ah, he's gone completely off the deep end. Rape, adultery, murder, the violating body part. Hand, genitals, eyes. Feels like I should probably wait to open that door until I've checked out the rest of this environment. That's blood. Oh, I've checked out the rest of the environment. Okay, cool. Use ladder. Okay, considering that they've now like... Oh, he fucking addressed them from up here. Oh, that's super fucked up. Like people would watch from down there. Oh, no. The Book of Sariel, and yet... Oh, Jesus. The Lord in his infinite love and compassion has not forsaken those who have forsaken him. To make thyself ready for thy Lord's embrace, cleanse thyself of sin by way of self-sacrifice, give up thy blood. Pray thou over thy spilled blood, and cleansing it thou cleansest thyself. So did Father James, who's a who's a fucking pervert. I was going to say freak, and then I want to say fucking. Who's a fucking pervert. But he clearly believed himself to be special? Or desperately wanted to believe he was special.
He called it the cleansing room, where we would exchange pain in this realm for forgiveness in the next. We'd all gather in front of the altar, and one by one we would declare our sins to the flock.
Oh, it's fuck. I thought it was going to be like 1 or 2.
Perform in front of the others.
Oh no!
Self-flagellation. I saw men break their own bones, and women cut off a finger that had caused them to sin.
What?
It was true devotion, and it was terrifying and wonderful to see.
So I thought, I was going to say, like, the second you get something where it's like penance for performative penance, you're going to get people who just go completely fucking crazy with it because they want to be the most devout. Alright, fine, let's see what's in this fucking room. Why do I feel like I'm in Saw? What? Oh, it's just to let me know that there's some really fucked up shit in there. Okay, cool. Well, delighted by that. Thanks very much. I have a bloody axe. The key to the mines, which are here. And seem to not have factored into the narrative at all so far. I was going to say, if we all of a sudden go into some fucking mines, I'm going to have to use the axe, aren't I? Shit! I cannot believe we're going into the mines. Why has it become Resident Evil 7? Go tell Aunt Rhody. Oh, it's a horror game. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Blood goes that way, therefore check out everything else first, because that's progression. That everybody's... Generator. What? You don't see how the generator key would be helpful here. Dead. I was raised in a deep dark hole, prisoner with no parole. They locked me up, singing because I'm actually quite nervous. So it was an old mining, it was like an old mining colony that Father James bought. Oh! It was a fucking doomsday cult. Got you. I would love to read the pamphlets. Our secular enemies see our imminent salvation and find themselves filled with jealousy and rage. They want to keep the world immersed in sin. And they'll stop at nothing. That's not what it says. To prevent us from fulfilling the Lord's plan, we must be prepared to protect the flock. Southwest Patriots Corps. Fucking... If you hear anybody describe themselves as a patriot, something's wrong with them. Something is wrong with them. Did they kill everybody down in these mines? Why would you print those pamphlets? That seems more like a diary entry. Military-grade rifles and ammunition are piled among the straw-lined interior of the crate. So, bullshit. What are you? Oil can, baby. Alright, can't open that. Weapon. Blood. No, more weapon. Okay. So, this was the rifle range then, presumably. Yeah, makeshift rifle range, got it. I'm so glad I got this game. This is really interesting. I knew when I was growing up, when I first moved down to London, I had I was living in a tiny room in Bethnal Green on the top floor of like a block of flats, and I only had my room. It was my room, Guillermo, who lived across from me, who was my mate, and then downstairs were two Italian drug dealers who lived with us, and they brought one of these picnic tables up once, and they just had it there, and one of them slept under it because they could only afford one bed, and I used to have to get up and go to work at leave at about 5:30 in the morning to get there on time, and sometimes I'd open the door and there would just be somebody there about to knock on to be like, yo, I need to buy some drugs, and you go, fuck it, they're in there. It was a weird situation. They also used to cut cocaine on the breadboard. None of that is to take away from how fucked up this cult is, because those Italians were really nice guys. That's a minecart. Move minecart, sure. Grease? Okay, yeah. Thank you. Fuck up these boards. Oh. Okay. You reach out to touch it and a note for... That's not the fetal position. If a fetus was in that position, the mother would be a mile wide. Okay. So Peyton writes to Lillian, I got your delivery. I made a note of the key to James's room last night. I think Andrew noticed. He was acting suspicious. I'm going to hide the copy somewhere we both have access to it in case something happens. Look in the southwest corner of the cornfields. You'll find it. Southwest corner, cornfields. Southwest corner. Cornfields.
I think It might have been my fault they found Peyton. We
Oh,
were seen together
I'm
too
Lillian.
often, maybe. But how would they know? Maybe they saw the pamphlet? I don't know. I
Alrighty,
don't
wait,
know,
this is
but I
Lillian.
can't shake the feeling that it's my fault. It doesn't matter. They found him. They told us he had decided to leave the flock. I didn't believe them, but I didn't ask any questions.
There's that bit in
After that, we moved on.
the new Haunting of Hill House
It was like
where
he'd
somebody
never
gets
been there at all.
bricked up in a wall. Am I remembering that
Scared
incorrectly?
me, but instead of trying to get away, I just let myself
I feel like somebody does
deeper
get bricked up in a wall.
I did my best to shut out any doubt.
The like long guy who crawls
It
out
was easier
when
that way.
young what's his face goes down to the basement. Anyway, that's a good show. You should watch that. All right, Southwest Corner Cornfield. I'm choosing to believe, although this would be the time, that nothing's going to jump out at me. I'm sort of a bit lost here now. That's the Jenny. Is that just a bug or what? Because it really feels like... It really feels like that should do something there. Sick. Oh. It needs gas. Got it. Got it. Now would be the time. I don't think I missed anything down here. I am astonished, actually, that the mines genuinely came into play. I thought it was going to be there. You know, it was like incidental history of the ranch. Like environmental storytelling. Like what you would get in a Dark Souls game. Like in a Dark Souls. And how pitch black is it outside now? Yep, full dark. Although, bizarrely, much more visible. So, I'm guessing the VHS is going to be in Father James's room. What's the end point of the game? Do we find evidence that something happened to somebody, like we're the son of the daughter of one of the characters, and we find out what happened to them, or is this just like you tell the story, you get in your car and you go away? I left the lights on in the car, by the way, and you can sort of see it just there. So that car is done now. We're not getting out that way. We're gonna have to call an Uber. Why am I heading away from the cornfield? Southwest corner. So we're looking at like that way. Okay. I really, really appreciate this game's visuals. I think it's great. Okay, cornfield. And I am in the southwest. I assume no. Okay, yeah, so that's north. All right, so southwest is directly ahead. I wish I would stop turning the light off. I am corn blind. Earlier on I said I wasn't going to be corn blind like I am in Dead by Daylight. And yet, I can't see shit. Okay. Ah. A small brass key. What we got? Unlabeled. But it's for Father James's room. So we got a couple of minutes just to have a chat while we head out that way. I wish I'd actually read more about cults and the cult mentality. Because it must be so appealing to some people. Like I think of anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers sort of the same way. They believe that like they're the only ones who've seen through this. And the need to feel unique and special is so powerful and so overriding. I'm sure I do it. I'm fucking streaming now. Because I was like, well, maybe people want to hear what I've got to say about shit. But, like, when it gets to the point that you believe you'll be one of, like, I don't know, 8 people, or you're the chosen disciple of a guy like this, Father James, then I don't know that I'd ever get that far. It's just a brothel at this point. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, honestly. Yeah, that checks out. It's like an HR Geiger thing. Ah, gotcha, baby. Use that lamp. James's journal. Finally slept last night. Spoke with the devil. Cool. To bargain for the sake of my plot, but low outsmarted him. But okay. So James wanted to be special, and his like conviction has convinced other people who were alcoholics, who were damaged by the Vietnam War, who had been like abandoned by their parents. It's collateral damage of needing to be somebody. Sin has physical mass. What is that? Phlogiston? That thing that they thought was the weight of the soul? I have measured it in experiments and have determined the mathematical formula for determining a person's sin. Weight not visible to naked eye requires a special weighing device attuned to define wavelengths. We'll build and test all flock, especially Lillian, Juliet, who I think I might be, and Leonard, intended to wait for Juliet to come of age. Oh fuck! But came across rabbinic text citing consummation of marriages young as 3 years and 1 day. Yeah. Cool. What an absolute fucking cunt. A shoebox stuffed with baggies of white powder and a glass pipe blackened at the end. Oh, cool. Okay. Don't we? What a cool guy. A stack of old nudie mags, ranging from pretty tame to seriously perverted. 12-year-old bedroom. Yeah. Examine bed. Satin sheet. Oh, thick woolen sheets. They've held in years and must. This guy, I feel pretty confident saying this at this point, is a twat. In painting. A religious Christ dead body being removed from the cross at Golgotha. So, a reprint of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Cool. And that's just our boy, James. Alright.
My flock, I have wonderful news.
Not what I expected.
No. My flock, I have wondrous news. The days of reckoning are upon us. Some of you may be afraid. Damn it, no. My flock.
I like that it's clearly been shot at the wrong camera angle as well, so it's like he was on a green screen.
Be not afraid.
But every time he walks
This
towards the altar, it's like he's heading down.
All this time. The focal point of all history. The end point of all creation. I have seen the signs. I have heard the word of the Lord. I speak the word of the Lord. I am the word of the Lord. Yes, that's good there.
Alright, see ya.
Three, 5, 6, 9. Damn it. 3, 5, 6, 8. Shit. And what's the code for the damn safe? 4.
3564. really hope I remember that. 3, 5, 6, 4. Nice, okay. Pick up a seal. Oh, okay, now we can get to the chapel. You have the seal now, no more excuses. It's time to head to the chapel and face the past. So I am Juliet, presumably. Praise be to our Lord, our temple has been revealed. Angels of the Lord have revealed specifications. Temple of the Prophet should be a sacred space reserved only for Father James and has chosen to pursue further revelation. And close to the Lord, a single king-size bed. A diagram of what became the chapel, as well as what appears to be a tunnel leading out of the back room. The third page appears to be torn off. Okay. Alright. Well, I suppose after a while, you see stuff like that, and your only fear is the fact that they might have an automatic weapon, because they no longer have the rhetoric. They're clearly just a sad, scared person. I don't think that's what happened at Jonestown. I know that they... Oh, maybe it is, because didn't they... I know that a few people drank the Kool-Aid, but I think they actually killed most of the congregation. Like, the true believers killed most of the congregation. Not everybody decided they were going to kill themselves. There's a light on in there. It's been, like, way too long for there to be a light on in there. What up, fuckers? May it be... This is a bizarrely well-modelled organ. Look at that. That was somebody's weekend project. May it be an evening star shines down upon you. Oh!
Don't be afraid. There's no need to be afraid. We must go through the flames, but the flames will not hurt us. Not our true selves, our spiritual selves. I know his will, and it's time.
I just don't know that I believe anybody with this kind of...
Filth. It's too far gone. They sent demons to test our resolve.
He doesn't have a sonorous enough voice for this kind of stuff.
We prove to all of them that we never gave up.
If this was originally fire damage, it's recovered very well.
Today, we take our place at the foot of the throne of the Lord.
Gross. It's better to reign in hell than serve in heaven.
There's no need for it to hurt. Here, drink this. Drink this. Pass these around.
Sure.
Things will go a little fuzzy, but then the flames will take us.
This is 25-year-old. Let him live it. You better fucking appreciate this.
Where we belong.
Now it's mixed with Coke Zero, obviously, but
Amen.
I don't think that takes away from it.
Boy, I love each and every one.
Boy, howdy.
God bless.
Boy, howdy. I do think that we won't progress missing the cotillion.
And then Andrew and Leonard started soaking rags in lighter fluid while I started handing out the cups. Little paper cups full of crushed up Quaaludes mixed with lemonade. Father kept preaching as we drank. They lit the rags and put them around the outer walls. Everything caught so quickly. Soon everything was on fire and people just sat down in it.
Oh fuck, have you seen...
Something clicked. I don't know what.
I'm still thinking about the film Saint Maud.
I remembered Father's...
You should watch Saint Maud. If you're
ran.
interested in horror at all, you should watch it. It's got every type of horror in there. It's awful. I loved it. And flames, go away. Okay, cool. But Father James ran, I'm imagining. I imagine that's the whole fucking thing. Didn't you remember? Didn't you remember how he survived? Why don't you want to remember? Oh, it's in my head. You know why? When the time came you couldn't face the Lord, your dad had eaten away at you. But in your doubt, neither did you save them. What's in your head? In your head. You're a coward. Zombie, zombie. Yo, let's fucking go. Not a coward anymore, bitch. Then we use this. Oh, now it's Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. They're alive, damn it. It's a miracle. Unbreakable. They're alive, damn it. Satin sheets. Ah, oh, fuck, that's gross. Okay. I probably shouldn't be making light of this. Television, sure. CRT. People are genuinely selling these. Have you seen? There's like people buying these out in the desert in Arizona. This guy bought like hundreds of disused bunkers from the military, the US military, and like converted them all into post-apocalyptic living spaces, and it just looks so fucking harrowing. He's like, oh, it's the ultimate in post-apocalyptic luxury. I was like, do you not hear how that fucking sounds? You're stuck in these awful like railway arches forever with people who are gradually going to come to hate you. A stack of comic books. Sick. What's he got? Berserk? It's just awful. Like I would sooner be dead than have to live my life in just this. Spoiled food, but like more guns, baby. Guns, guns, guns. And a shite wooden bench for comfort. Wow, though, this goes fucking far down. This is like Silent Hill. My torch ain't working. I get it, I get it, I get it. Terrifying backlit altar. Golgotha. I wish I understood what Golgotha was about. I don't have a torch, so...
Ma'am, who started the fire?
Ah!
Ma'am, I know you've been through a lot.
That's why there was
but we
fire.
need your
Got it.
cooperation to piece all of this together.
So,
Who started the fire?
my guilt from...
Pretty much everyone. Father James was the first blame, but the others helped.
This is Silent Hill. I'm feeling the guilt from
So
this.
they weren't coerced.
No. They were weeping with joy. People were singing.
And you? What did you do? Ma'am?
I wonder if I stood in front of that camera just by like... because it was there, or whether they've done a good enough job that I felt like I am this character now. Oh, the light's gonna fucking go out any minute. Alright. It's no longer real. It's never been real. This is my personal hell. Got it. This is Jacob's Ladder. This is Silent Hill. Golgotha? Nope. Golgotha? Many paintings. Forceman of Apocalypse. Sure. And I no longer have a torch, so I'm literally just walking into darkness.
Honey, you're being quiet.
I don't know what to say.
It's just... Lillian, was it something we did?
Dad,
I just don't understand how you could run off and join some insane cult.
I don't know, Dad. I don't know.
You're a smart girl. What were you thinking?
This is the
Lillian,
wrong way
things
to
I've
talk
heard
to
on
somebody
the
who's been
news.
in a cult.
Where
Who's
are you
been
going?
Who's been radicalized. This is the wrong way to talk to somebody like that. If they were radicalized, if they were the victim of somebody, that is not how you talk to them. You shouldn't victim blame. You have to be a real cunt, I think, to victim blame like that. Let's just fucking go. I just want to... I've got the Switch controllers, and I feel like it's going to end like the fighting game Arms, where me physically throwing a punch will translate to Lillian throwing a punch. So I'm just ready to go mental on Father James. It's more. This is my personal hell, yo. I get it. We're very far down. I cannot see a fucking thing.
So, Lillian, have you been having any more thoughts since your last attempt?
All the time.
It seems as if you almost regret surviving the fire.
I don't know. I don't. It's so confusing. I didn't want to die, but I feel like I let them all down.
Let them down because you didn't save them?
The size of the arms on this couch.
Because you didn't die with them.
I don't know anymore.
Well, listen to me. No matter what, you deserve to live. I promise you. Lillian, you deserve to live.
I need to go. I can't do this right now. I can't.
Right, so this is... all in the mind. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find. I get it. So what was in the real... like, say this is the real world, right? What was actually in that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was actually in the... oh, it literally is Silent Hill. What was behind the bookcase in the real world? Oh, it's a bar. Cool.
I'm sure you don't want to hear me ramble about mechanical engineering for another 20 minutes. Tell me more about you. You studied communications, right? What kind of job does that get you?
Well, right off the bat, not much. I couldn't find work, so I ended
Sick,
up
a whole year.
backpacking through Europe for a year after college.
Amazing.
Oh, cool. I've always wanted to do something like that. But then it wasn't...
Oh, he's the fucking recruiter.
Yeah, it was super fulfilling to see all those different ways of life. Really eye-opening. God, that was a long time ago.
Man, I'm jealous. I jumped right into work after school. Working 80 hours? You know how it is. Just expected to devote everything to it.
That's accurate.
Like a religion. Took me a while to see how messed up it was.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He's not wrong, it's fucked up. Ah, Tim, man. You're speaking a lot of sense. Speaking a lot of sense, buddy. It's too much. It's too much. There's a really good series. God, I wonder if it's still online. Chris Straub did it where he would read spooky pastas. And he'd always go, oh, they've gone a little bit too far. There was the one Russian sleep experiment where he's like, God, this is spooky. What a really, really spooky atmosphere they've created. And then he's like, and then he reads out a sentence from it, and it's like, they stuffed their flesh into the drains. And he's like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the word stuffed. But it's no longer scary. Oh, cool, there's... despite everything, it's still you. That boom is very, like...
You have
Drums.
one unheard message.
Drums in the deep.
First unheard message sent yesterday at 7:15 p.m.
They are coming.
Lil, is everything all right? I've been trying to get a hold of you all day. Please pick up. I'm worried about you.
Oh, it's not the recruiter. Tim's just a good guy.
Okay, just call me back. Love you.
End of message. To delete this message, press 7.
Oh,
Message deleted.
that was really well done, though. That was perfect. Huh? That was... right. Guns, guns, guns. Guns, guns, guns. So back that way, I assume it's changed. That'd be really cool. Yeah, baby. Is there something in the bed? God, if I get out of this, I'm gonna give this game a lot of props for not literally being like... It's burned up! It's a game about
Tried not
coming to terms with shit.
Thought I could
Oh,
move
that's
on.
so much better than like
Pretended it hadn't
Purgatory.
happened.
Nice.
But here it is. I'm looking at it. I was here. We were all here. And now it's just me.
You were taken advantage of. It's not your fault. I can't answer. I'm pressing buttons. I can't answer.
Oh, Lil, Jesus, there you are. I've been trying to get a hold of you for hours. Where are you?
I had to take care of some things.
Look, just... Are you okay? I was getting worried.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm heading home now.
What a fucking journey. This is
There's some
really,
things I need to tell
really
you.
good. She wasn't backpacking around Europe. What a good game. Unless it crashes now, in which case we're fucked. Oh.
First, waiting for the bus.
Okay.
Normally, I avoid talking to just about anybody, but she
Yeah,
struck up
Anne was the recruiter, that's
conversation.
right.
She was so pleasant, so confident. She smiled at me as if she had known me as a kid, and we were just catching up after all these years.
This game has been out
She
for
told me she could tell I had a hole in my life.
months.
She knew what that was
Years.
like, she said. She had also had
Why
a hole,
isn't it
but it was gone.
more well known?
I asked her what she was selling, and she laughed and said nothing.
That's fucking
nothing at
Silent Hill
all.
reference.
That what she had to offer was free for anyone who wanted it bad enough. I asked her what had helped her. She just said, James.
No such thing as mysterious. Good game, good game. Nathaniel, you've done a great job. I want to see who that voice actress is. Look at Sarah Behrens. Oh! Wow, she wasn't even, as far as I know, like a professional actress. Actress. That's great. Like, I can't say go and play it, but that's really, really good. And thank you for watching.